Hey everyone, Colton here with MMOHuts.com, and I'm proud to bring you yet another Path of Exile announcement, the Bestiary update. Since the release of the War for the Atlas expansion, Grinding Gear Games has been hard at work on their next massive update, the Bestiary. The biggest draw of their new update is the titular Bestiary Challenge League. In it, players will hunt and capture monsters featured in a log that you'll get to keep in a hub called the Menagerie. Completing the log will be a familiar challenge for anyone who's played Pokemon before, but there are advantages to capturing them beyond just saying you caught them all. Beasts you capture can be fought in packs and killed for crafting materials that will allow you to build and augment items in brand new ways. There are dozens of recipes that require different mixes of monsters to be sacrificed, and they are definitely worth the effort. The content update also adds new endgame encounters which can be unlocked by capturing and crafting with monsters. These spirit bosses are challenging for even well-geared and built characters, but offer very powerful unique item rewards. Bestiary also includes 4 new sets of items based on the powerful spirit beast bosses that include set bonuses for the first time in the game. Grinding Gear Games is doing their best to avoid the pitfalls of set-based gear that other MMOs have fallen into by giving players the ability to augment gear outside the set with some of the abilities that play into a set's theme, meaning you aren't locked into that one set of armor once you have it. Possibly the most exciting feature, and one that's geared toward the most grizzled exiles, is being hailed as the hardest battle in the history of Path of Exile. Players will be able to challenge the Shaper and the Elder at the same time, deep in the center of the Atlas of Worlds. The studio's best internal players haven't beaten this encounter yet, but they remain confident that the community is made up of far better players than them, and that if you should manage to defeat them both at the same time, the rewards will well be worth it. Of course, it wouldn't be a Path of Exile update without new items and skills. This time around, we're seeing 29 new unique items added, as well as the ability to complete new prophecies to turn your items into one of the 30 new unique fated items. 3 new skill gems are also making their debut, with the Spectral Shield Throw being by far the most interesting in my opinion. The skill allows you to throw your shield and release explosions of smaller projectiles based on the distance the shield travels. The damage for the ability doesn't scale much with your strength or actual damage output, but instead with how good the shield's defensive stats are. The better the shield is at providing defense, the stronger the shield toss will be. Ascendancy classes have also been completely revamped to feel unique and to prevent any of the Ascendancy classes from feeling worthless. Each will now have their own unique mechanic, typically a type of resource they can use, to allow for better balance and more build diversity. There's also a new quest being added to Act 10 and a plethora of performance and quality of life improvements. Path of Exile is still one of the largest ARPGs on the market, and they're still getting continuous content updates. The game clocked 3.5 million players during the Fall of Oriath expansion and hasn't quit growing. You can download and play it today in English, Russian, Brazilian Portuguese, German, French, Spanish, Thai, Simplified, and Traditional Chinese. And as always, Path of Exile is always free to play with no pay-to-win microtransactions. If you haven't started playing yet, now's the time to start getting ready because Path of Exile Bestiary launches worldwide on March 2nd.